Well, good morning, everyone. How are you guys doing today? Good. Yay. So good to be here. So good to have our friends online. So excited for this morning because this morning is the last week that we are talking about 4 ways that we can become like Jesus. The last couple weeks, we've talked about worship, we've talked about prayer, we've talked about reading our Bibles, and today we are going to be talking about community. I want everyone to say the word community. Oh, come on, with gusto, community. There we go, amazing. So we are talking about community this morning, and you know what? A lot of people think that community is just being around other people, right? But for us Kingdom kids, I want us to know what true community is really like. And true community is when you come together and you share your lives with the people around you. It's not just being around other people, it's sharing your life with other people. And I want to talk about why community is so important. Okay? And there is one big reason that community is so important, and that big reason is this box. All right, sermon over. It's the box. Amazing. Just kidding. So this box, let's talk about what this box represents, what it means. Now for me, this box is a big, heavy box that I have to move off the stage before Pastor Steve's sermon. But all of us have boxes in our lives in a different way. And let's think about it like this. Maybe you have a question about God that you don't know the answer to, or a question about your Bible that you don't know the answer to, and you can't figure it out by yourself. And it's like having a box that you can't move on your own. You need help. Maybe you're nervous to pray, or you don't know how to pray, and it's like there's this box in your mind that you can't move on your own. Maybe you have had a pet or a loved one pass away, and there's a box of sadness in your heart that you can't move by yourself. Maybe there are some people at school who are bullies, and it's like they're putting boxes on you. Or maybe you're even just nervous about school this year because it's going to look so different from last year. And that's something you can't control, and there's boxes and boxes and boxes. And you see, community is so important because I can't lift this box, I can't move this box by myself. But when I have someone else, they can help me move the box. And when you have a question about God and you don't just come to church, but you actually share your life and you ask those questions, there are people who can help you find the answers and move that box for you. When you come to church and you don't just sit in silence, but you actually tell people you're feeling sad, there are people who can comfort you and who can bring you joy and who can move that box with you. Maybe you'll even find friends at Kingdom Kids who will help move your boxes by standing up to bullies for you, or by being a friend at school. It is so important to be in community and to share our lives because we need help moving our boxes. But you know what, Kingdom Kids? The other super important thing about being in community is not just that you have a box that needs to get moved, but I want you all to look at the person sitting next to you and say, you have a box. Come on, guys, you can do it. Turn to the other person, say, you have a box. You have a box. We all have boxes in our lives. We all have things that we can't move on our own, and God has a plan and a purpose for each of you to help move other people's boxes. And that's how we become like Jesus, is when we move other people's boxes with them. And the last thing that I want to share is that for those of you who are not Kingdom Kids, for those of you who are a little older than Kingdom Kids, I actually have this box that I need to move, but I have another big box. Me and my team, we are opening up kids services again on September 6th for the 10:30 service. Yay! It's going to be serve these kids on my own. Our team, we can't do it by ourselves. We need our church community to have people that say, hey, I want to be a part of the Kingdom Kids community. I want to be a part of the Kingdom Kids team, and I want to help you move those boxes. So if that's you this morning, if you maybe have this idea that God might want to use you to help move that box, I want you to come see me and Weldon after church at the table, or if you're watching online, you can find my email on the website. We would love to get you a part of our community and helping us move these boxes. But I have this box, this actual box, that needs to get moved. So is there anyone out there who would want to help me move this box off the stage? Would anyone out there that can lift something heavy? Oh, is that Chewbacca? Chewbacca, get up here. I need your help. Well, everyone give a round of applause for Chewbacca. Thank you. All right, and now let's all join Pastor Amy and say the Lord's Prayer.